Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 24 of the Kiwi Burgers podcast. How are you guys doing today?
I'm good.
It's fantastic. Quite the big week for gaming.
Oh, indeed. Let's start off with the positives and address the absolute banger that was Bolt Gun. Oh my god. Like, what the fuck?
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I don't even know, it's great. Like, it delivered. It's exactly what we were promised it would be. It's a one lone space marine just taking on everything, and you've got a little servo skull buddy who just is there too. And, you get fucking
It
cool
does
guns.
nothing.
It does nothing. It does nothing, but it's still cool.
It's emotional support.
It does not even that. How many times playing through it where he would just say, "Oh look, Medicae," or "There's contempt for you to pick up." I picked it up probably like 10-20 seconds prior to him saying this.
He's doing his best.
Or I've already started going the correct direction. He goes, to continue, we must move forward.
Indeed.
Yeah, thanks, bud. I would have never guessed.
Just making sure you know what you're doing.
Yeah, but yeah, for real though, like, we got Doom Hammer 40k, and that's exactly what we got.
Yep.
And yeah, it's a good price too, like $20 or $30. Yeah,
20.
not bad.
Yeah, $20 US.
Yeah. And so therefore, to our devout viewers, we tell you to highly consider getting Boltgun. And on the flip side though, we will tell you not to get Golem because that fucking sucks.
Hold
But
on,
on the plus.
we can still talk about Bolt Gun a little more. What is your most hated enemy in the game, and why is it the Plague Toad?
It's not the Plague Toad. It's the Aspiring Champions.
Those guys are fast.
They outrun you, no matter what speed you're running, sprinting or not, and they just chunk your health.
Yeah. And if you kill them, they can become like chosen champions.
They become chosen champions unless you completely gib their body. So,
Exactly, yeah.
Plasma guns, vengeance launcher, hitting. If you're ballsy enough, using the chainsword to finish them off. Those are your ideal things. Or if you have the heavy bolter, just don't stop shooting till you see chunks.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I really do like the game. I think it's fantastic.
I do have one little critique though. Like, I was really hoping they would have multiplayer and we would be able to, do like Doom death matches like they did in the old days.
Like Quake.
Yeah, that sort of thing. Remember when like the old Doom had multiplayer and you just go around shooting each other?
I know what you mean. I really thought, or that might be coming eventually if people ask for it.
Yeah,
because the ending, there's definitely more content being added later.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, maybe there'll be an episode of us killing each other in Bolt Gun.
Indeed. Should be very fun.
So where does our character stand in the scale of 40k? Like, how powerful is he for going through all this by himself?
Oh, let's not do the power scaling
Let's not go
nonsense.
there. Let's not go there. It's a video game.
Okay.
Because not only is power scaling in 40k inconsistent at best, Malum Kaido is a 1 in a trillion space marine.
I will say that's a fucking stupid name. Sounds like something from Star Wars.
Neck yourself.
No, it's just
Malum Kaido.
yeah.
It's
It
a
sounds
very Latin
Malum
name.
Kaido.
yeah, but still, it sounds like something from Star Wars.
It does sound like something from Star Wars, but I wouldn't say that excludes it from being a bad name or a good name.
No.
I'd say that it's fine. Now, you were going to talk about Golem and its immediately awful release.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
I was gonna add one last thing.
yeah, go on.
Malum is if us playing through the game, that's what he's capable of. What was the rest of his squad? Like, what were they gonna do if they all survived?
Yeah, that's a scary question.
Sit back and watch.
Yeah.
That game. If all because there were supposed to be like 10 of them almost,
That's
and
yeah,
if they all made it, that game would the game would have been 5 minutes.
yeah, definitely.
Have you seen some of the reviews for this game?
Gollum.
No, not Gollum. Bolt Gun.
No, not really.
A better religious experience than Sunday morning church. The very idea anyone would dislike this game is pure heresy. And then in all caps, for the Emperor, no mercy, no respite. Well, you know. There, I see one dislike, and it's yeah, it's pretty much garbage. Let me read it for you. Well, never mind. Oh my god, this shit is so long.
8 heretics, 8 demons, 8 Leandros, love me Sidonus, love me Captain Titus, love me Emperor. Simple as.
Let me copy and paste this into the podcast references so everybody can see just how... Oh.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay, that's a new way of, what the hell? I'm not reading all that. Fuck you.
I even expanded it, and it's too big.
Yeah. It can't fit.
Oh. This sucks. Anyway.
I don't think we need to read such silliness.
That's fair. It's like a 3-page essay on why this game is bad. Anyway.
Alright, that's perfect. Just put it in the meme format of people who think Bolt Gun is bad, and it's just like a page of text of nonsense, and then people who like Bolt Gun is just the Chad face with the bolt gun in his hand.
Alright, so let's go on to Gollum, which is, by the way, in New Zealand, it's $80.
Ugh.
Yeah, no. Exactly. Now, I'm not gonna lie. When I first heard this was gonna come out, I actually wanted to give it a chance because I don't know. I thought it might be fun playing as Gollum. You know, maybe it could have been good. You know, but the release. This ain't it, Chief. The only plus side is that this is just a throwback
I have
to
an image for
speaking,
podcast references.
Oh my god.
That's gross. Ugh.
Even getting it for free feels like I've been robbed.
Oh, it looks more like Dobby than it does Gollum.
It does. It's so awful.
Okay.
The only plus side I got out of this.
I also gotta add this.
Did you know? Damn it.
Gollum cannot kill orcs that are wearing a helmet.
Why?
He just can't.
You just can't.
Oh,
it's impossible. It's a helmet. It makes you immortal.
So you're telling me if I'm an orc and I want to survive this Gollum guy, I just gotta put a bucket over my head?
Yeah, pretty much.
I guess.
So, this game...
Do you know what this reminds me of? Do you know what this game reminds me of?
Sorry, go on. Yeah.
Back in like the early 2000s, you know when they would make a movie, say like, I don't know, just a movie, and then they'll make a video game adaptation of it? Do you guys remember those days? And like usually those games would just be terrible games, like I can't name any off the top of my head. Well, there was the Incredibles game.
I'm really sorry. I'm gonna pause you for a second. I'm on the Steam page, alright? This guy has been streaming for 58 hours. He is almost on the 59th hour.
Who's doing that?
I don't know.
What a fucking brave soul.
58 hours. I just want the audience to hear that. That is so long.
Here's Gandalf.
Gandalf is just your druid, I guess.
I thought that was Radagast.
Yeah, it looks way more like Radagast the Brown.
I will say that is a pretty cool design. I'll say that, but that ain't Gandalf.
But look at the quality difference between Gandalf and Gollum.
Yeah.
Like, bruh, he is the main guy of your game. Why is he in 240p?
Good God. But yeah, this is what Gollum reminds me of. Just them movie adaptations, just those cash grab video games.
So
And so that's a nice little bit of nostalgia, I fear.
I get you. I unfortunately hate to inform you that the Incredibles game for the Xbox original was fantastic, and that if you think it was just a cash grab, you're also correct because it was, but it was also a correct cash grab.
Oh no, the only reason I brought it up was because it was the only game I could think of. I actually I enjoyed playing it too. I had it on the PlayStation too. I enjoyed playing it.
So far, Gollum has a mostly negative review on Steam, 182 reviews.
Did you see the apology that the devs posted on Twitter?
I haven't yet, but I'm going to read the audience the current 5 DLCs that you can buy for this game. Number 1, the Lord of the Rings Gollum original soundtrack. Not something unusual for DLCs. People like to buy the soundtracks and put them in things. It's okay, whatever. It's $8. I've seen more expensive. Let's continue. A Lord of the Rings Gollum emotes pack.
Emotes?
For $3, you can buy 6 iconic emotes inspired by the character Gollum, which you can use to proclaim "my precious" and express a range of emotions in the game whenever you want. Okay, why?
Why wouldn't you add that into the game anyways?
Why
That's
would that
fucking greedy.
have to be something... Okay, why would I want to emote? Is there a social aspect to this game? Is there going to be like 1,000 other golems walking around and I could emote to them?
When you kill an orc, you can
Okay, well, I was
default
gonna
dance
say,
on their
to be
body.
fair, going back to Bolt Gun, there is a dedicated button to taunt your enemies.
That's
Yeah.
different, though. That's like
No,
a...
Chaos.
that would be the same thing as just you emoting whenever you feel like it.
Well, I'd say that...
Why should it be in the why is it not in the base game? That's complete fair criticism. It should not be a DLC. But why you would have emotes in the game? That's just for fun.
Fuck
Okay.
it. There's a DLC for
Hold on.
$4 that makes a elf speak Sindarin, and then there's a lore compendium DLC.
Yeah, the Lore Compendium DLC is what I want to talk about. As you progress, this interactive menu gives you more and more key information about the game's characters, locations, and events, in addition to the history of Middle-earth. For $5, they'll take the part that they surgically removed out of the game, and they'll put it back in. That's... you want to know lore about the game? Sorry, $5, please. What the fuck is even going on? How could they have assumed that this was going to be good? Why would this... Every game ever has always included its lore and its, like, bestiary and its compendium in the game baseline. They are quite literally removing the game from the game. The experience, the world building, the immersion.
That is insanity. It's just...
And then there's the what is it? Sindarin voiceover.
Yeah, just the elves now speak Elvish.
For $3, you can get your elves speaking Elvish. We used real elves in the after production of this creation. Now let's take a look at this apology.
Can I read it out? Because I really need you guys to hear.
Well, I was going to
hear
read
this.
it. Or
I would like to read it.
Okay.
I would like to read it.
Go ahead and read it.
I posted it.
Go ahead.
Dear players, we would like to sincerely apologize for the underwhelming experience many of you have had with, and I am directly quoting this, the Lord of the Ring, Gollum. They didn't even get the game's title right.
Well, they just missed an S.
Yeah, but still, that's upon its release. We acknowledge and deeply regret that the game did not meet the expectations we set for ourselves or for our dedicated community. Please accept our sincere apologies for any disappointment this may have caused. Our goal as a studio, and as passionate Lord of the Rings fans, not really, have always been to tell a compelling and immersive story-driven adventure, the immersion being a DLC. Crafting a story with Middle-earth as our playground has been the greatest honour, and the biggest challenge we have faced so far. At Daedalus, we understand that a game's success relies on the enjoyment and satisfaction of its players. We genuinely value your feedback and have been actively listening to your voices, reading your comments, and analysing the constructive criticism and suggestions you have provided. Our development team has been working diligently to address the bugs and technical issues many of you experienced. We are committed to providing you with patches that will allow you to enjoy the game to its fullest potential. Once again, we deeply apologise for any inconvenience caused, and we appreciate your understanding during this time. We will continue to keep you updated on our progress and provide transparent communication regarding the upcoming patches and improvements. Your passion and dedication as players have been the driving force behind our determination to make things right. Thank you for your support. Sincerely, Datalac Entertainment. It sounds like something an AI wrote.
Give them a round of applause. They said that they'll fix the bugs and technical issues that should have been fixed before launch.
Yeah, not only that, talking about like just the design. Here was the old promotional image.
Why did they make this kid look like a British exchange student to America?
Like in the image I just posted, that looks like Gollum.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that picture of that promotional picture of Gollum has been around for longer though. I swear I've seen this before.
I'd rather the wrinkly, teeth broken Gollum with the stringy long hair, than whatever this thing is.
Yeah.
His pupils aren't big enough. Well, his iris isn't big enough. His head's just too smooth. His hair is just, I don't know. It feels like he's a burn victim more than he's, a forsaken hobbit. You know what I mean?
Oh my god. This image.
Post it.
Oh no.
It's just so
Oh.
The Gollum Pog!
Oh. I don't know why I immediately thought of that Squidward saying, "Oh no, he's hot." But
like, what even?
oh my god!
Oh my god.
I recommend everybody please go look at the YouTube video for this so you can see these images of Gollum. They are atrocious. For our audio listeners, so the first image of Gollum just looks like a kid who's too shy to ask questions. His hair's kind of frizzled up, whatever. He just looks awkward. And then the second one, that looks like Gollum. That genuinely looks like Gollum from the movies. The third one looks like a Tim Burton character. Like
The last one
like-
looks like what would happen if you made a hyper-realistic Morty.
Oh jeez.
it looks straight up like a Rick and Morty character, hyper realistic.
Good grief.
This is just wrong. Why did they make him so smooth? So he looks like a hyper realistic version of Flapjack.
Oh.
No,
Dude,
don't make me picture that.
That guy is looking for Captain
Oh,
Knuckles.
look at how they butchered the mouth of Sauron.
Hey, you got any more teeth there, buddy?
Like, I get it, it's a bunch of teeth, but the mouth of Sauron had a much more intimidating look in the movies.
Why can't nobody do good to Lord of the Rings? Why?
Like, because you have to be different from the movies. It's like, no, you don't.
No,
You do not.
That's what we want.
It is okay to use references.
It is okay to make the mouth of Sauron look like the mouth of Sauron. You don't have to go above and beyond.
Like,
Maybe
look at
they
this,
don't have like
the
whites.
This looks like something that Sauron his followers would look like.
Yeah. I'm gonna just go out on a limb and just maybe guess they don't have the rights for that to be exact, but I'm not too sure.
If they have the rights to the Lord of the Rings title, they have the rights to have used that image.
Okay, well, I mean, isn't that just a movie, so that could be different?
I don't think it would have been that big a deal.
Okay, yeah, no, maybe you're
Because
right.
the thing is, if you look consistently at all the different characters from the Gollum game, they have done this, where they over-embellish them. Because here, let me pull up Thranduil.
The orcs don't look too bad, at least. I'm just looking up now.
Because, like, here's Thranduil from the Hobbit series.
Look at that smug little fuck.
Yeah. Now let's look at Thranduil from Gollum.
I'm waiting.
I gotta get the image. Jeez.
Give him a second.
You see
Why
what
does
I mean
that
by
shit-
embellishment?
No. Do you know what I've just realised? This
What?
shit looks like it was made by a fucking AI.
Oh my god, you're right.
Yeah, even the Gandalf you posted earlier. This looks
Yes,
like
if you put
what
in
would
like the
happen.
details and
Yeah.
the name.
Yeah, this is exactly what would happen if you told an AI to like make, if you just
So,
asked
for
an AI
example,
to make
look
a
at
Lord of the Rings
Thranduil,
game.
and that is what I think it would look like if you said, put into an AI, King of the Wood Elves.
Yeah, that's what I.
Because this isn't.
And
this
that would
isn't
explain
oh, sorry,
the-
go on.
That would explain the mouth of Sauron just having a bunch of teeth all over him for some reason.
Yeah,
Just none of this looks like it's from Lord of the Rings. This looks like this is from. This okay. This looks like it's almost straight out of Warhammer Fantasy. It does.
debatable. I will
Look at
say
the-
the
look
orcs.
at
The orcs don't
Thranduil.
look too bad.
He looks like he'd be king of the Wood Elves if he looked like more like a wood elf. Anyway, yeah, Gollum sucks, and
Yeah,
I recommend not buying it because for some reason it's if you want to buy everything, because there's the Lord of the Rings Gollum for $50, and then there's Lord of the Rings Gollum Precious Edition, which I will give them props for calling it Precious Edition. It's kind of funny, kind of cool.
if you buy that game, you should be submitted into therapy.
It's technically all the content individually, like all the DLC, cost $26.95 US. But if you buy the Precious Edition, it's only $10 more than the standard edition. So you're paying $60 for the full game.
The main question is, why would you pay $60 for this?
So the whole point, I'm thinking, is why would you make a game for $50, which is $10 less than the status quo for new AAA titles? And instead, why would you make this $50 and exclude a bunch of stuff? When instead, you could have just said, here's the $60 game with everything that's already, or with everything. And then just remove all the DLC from being DLC.
I just gotta bring this up. So
You're not allowed to.
this is another like I don't know who this character is supposed to be. I couldn't find a name for it. This is another like Sauron follower.
He looks like a black Numenorian, but god damn.
I think
Do you
he's a
want-
Numenorian.
Yeah, but like, even then,
What is that
That
helmet on the
design.
orc?
that looks like something out of Dune.
Yeah, it looks like he's about to go. Whatever that fucking folk singer says.
Are you talking about the scene where they're taking all the
The Sardaukar, yeah, when they're
Yeah,
doing
the
that whole thing.
Sardaukar.
And there's that dude just throat singing.
hamburger, cheeseburger,
Cheeseburger,
Mac
hamburger,
burger,
cheese.
Big burger, Big Mac,
And this
Whopper,
one, it's
Big
not
Mac.
really it doesn't have to do with the Gollum game. However, the image did come up, and I just want to show you this old art of Gollum. That's supposed to be Gollum and Bilbo.
What is that nose? What do they mean by this?
What do they mean by this? That's so silly looking.
I do not like it.
I think it's funny. Why readers fear Gollum more than Sauron? Because he looks like
Because he's fucking ugly.
looks like he's gonna eat you.
Yeah,
I mean,
Sauron, what is he?
that-
This big burning eye watching me? Okay, yeah, he can watch me jack off. What's fucking Gollum gonna do?
Help you.
Suck the soul out of the back of my head when I'm not looking.
He's gonna suck the soul out of your dick.
Okay, whatever floats your goat.
The head game
Whatever
is crazy.
floats your goat.
Can we just go back to the other picture and just look at the orc's helmet on the right? Like, what is that helmet?
It looks like a turnip.
Yeah, like dude.
They just
It's a dickhead.
it does kind of look like it looks like a
It looks like a penis.
it looks like a penis. I didn't want to say it, but now I'm saying it. A penis.
Even the orcs in this game, and it's not even Rings of Power got the orcs right. But in this game, the orcs just don't look like it either.
What other games have you guys been playing lately?
Good question. Played Ark with Jacob.
Playing what?
Ark,
Oh
the
yeah, Ark
dinosaur
Survival.
game. Yeah, and I've been watching the new. I've been keeping an eye on the new Starship Troopers game that came out recently. It's a little buggy.
It's a real
I'm not
shame.
talking about the
'cause I
bugs.
really want it, and I want it to
Yeah,
be.
I
want it to be done.
I think they're just slowly working. I think they released it like open beta. They never said it was finished. But I think that they've been uploading consistent updates as far as I can tell. So
yeah, it's early
I'm
access.
gonna give it. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a couple weeks until I decide to get into it for real, and then and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, I'm going to play it for sure. I don't know why. I've only ever seen the first Starship Trooper movie, but I love the world, and I think that this game.
Wait, there was more than one movie?
Yeah, there's more
There's
than one
like
movie.
3 in there.
Yeah, I don't think I think there's like 2 more live action ones, and then there's like there's an animated water one. That was pretty.
Okay,
cool.
so
I
there's
watched that like years
Starship
ago.
Troopers 1997, Starship Troopers 2 2004, Starship Troopers 3 2008. Oh, they have names. The first one is just Starship Trooper. The second one is Hero of the Federation. The third one is Marauder. And then there's Starship Troopers Invasion that came out in 2012. And then there's Starship
that's what I was talking
Troopers
about.
Traitor of Mars that came out in 2017.
There was just there was a TV show as well at one point.
Let me look that up. It's called Roughneck's Starship Trooper Chronicles.
Yeah, I believe that's the one.
And it was a 93% of people liked this show. 7.4
Apparently it was really good.
on IMDb.
It was a very good show, so of course they decided to cancel it.
Well, the first episode was August 30th of 1999, and then the final episode was April 3rd of 2000. So it did not last a whole year.
No, it did not.
But, people, I
love it.
I remember the movie being really silly, but I think that's like the point, isn't it?
Yeah, it's meant to be like satire. It's like you're not meant to be. You're not meant to like the Federation. They're dicks.
Yeah, that's the point. There was that David, have you ever played that dropship trooper game? What was it called?
Helldivers?
Yeah, that game.
No.
I didn't think it was your kind of game, but it's pretty fun. I've played it. It's like one of the only games that's ever been gifted to me, and I had a lot of fun with it while I played with people. It was kind of funny. It's also that culture of like for the Federation and democracy, freedom.
Oh yeah, this does look like a Starship Troopers game.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Speaking of game Starship, there was like a first-person shooter where you played as one of them Marauders. It's an old PC. It was an old like PlayStation game. I tried to like download it or get it onto PC, but it's that old. So yeah.
Yeah. There is another Starship Troopers game. It's an RTS.
Oh yeah, no, I know that one.
Yeah. There's a guy on YouTube who plays through it. I think it's called Team Command, Starship Troopers. Yeah, or Terran Command. I kind of wanted to get it, but I don't feel like RTSs are my thing anymore, you know?
No, neither.
Oh, all right.
They've basically never been my thing.
We're past 30 minutes, which we've established is our new time.
I'm barely hitting 30 minutes.
Yeah,
Yep, I'm
30
minutes too.
32.
Well, okay, that's all the time we've got for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you now. Do let us know if you like the idea of us just being 30 minutes long, or if you'd like to see us go longer. Do let us know, and yeah.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.